Welcome back to Living Dayton. There has been so much uncertainty when it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine. Dr. Valerie Weber from Wright State's Boonshoft School of Medicine helps us sort it out. A lot of people have a lot of questions about the COVID-19 vaccine, and now we have some answers. We are joined by Dr. Valerie Weber. Hi, Dr. Weber. How are you?
Hi, it's great to see you. Great to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I guess the first question for you would be, with everyone getting vaccinated, how long before we get that herd immunity?
That's a great question. We are up to 98 million as of about this week. 98 million people in the United States that have been fully vaccinated, and that's 30% of the population. Now, you have to keep in mind, though, that under 16 can't be vaccinated yet because it hasn't been approved in children. And we have 330 million people in the United States, so we still have a long way to go. And then when you think globally, only about 3% of people in the world have been vaccinated.
And for the people who have only had the first shot and not the second one yet, are they considered vaccinated yet?
The good news is that 92% of people in the United States that have had their first vaccine have gotten their second. So we've heard about some of the people that have not showed up or have missed their second. That's about 8% of the people. And it's not too late. They can go in and get their second shot. We don't think that they will have full protection. We think that they'll only maybe have about 50% of the response. You really need that second dose to get the booster effect. But as I just said, it's not too late. People can go back and go to the place they got their first shot and get their second one, and then they'll get full protection.
Okay, and of course we're talking about the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines there. And when it comes to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, a lot of people are now hesitant because of the word out about blood clots. How common is this to happen?
So there have been 17 cases of the blood clot issue in a total of 8 million doses around the world. And so that's pretty small and pretty rare event. After a thorough review, the FDA has allowed us to use it again, and many people just prefer the one and done. And we do think it's very safe, it's very effective. And so whatever shot you're able to get, I think you probably can have a choice now that they're so widely available. I would just encourage everybody to get one. And 98 million people, very, very few problems with any of these vaccines.
Okay, that's good to hear. And can we expect to get a COVID booster vaccine, as they're calling it, in the coming months?
We do not yet know if this is going to become a yearly vaccine or not. We are, the people that volunteered for the studies, those brave individuals that went first, they are being followed, their immunity and whether they get any kind of infections over time. So we know they've lasted at least 6 months and are still going strong. I wouldn't be surprised because viruses like this, like the flu, they tend to change a lot as we're hearing of some of these variants. And so it wouldn't surprise me if we do have to get boosters over time. So this might just be part of life, like getting flu shots are. But, the first thing is we have to get everybody to get their first vaccine.
Very true. And before we let you go, real quickly, is it safe to travel this summer after being vaccinated?
Yes, I would say if you're fully vaccinated, meaning either 2 weeks after whatever vaccine you get, the second dose, if it's a 2-dose vaccine. Travel, I think, anywhere you go outdoors is very safe. The CDC came out and said if you're vaccinated, you can take your mask off outdoors. I think if you're going in crowded places like airports or restaurants, you still should have your mask on and use common sense, even if you're going outdoors in a large crowd like a concert or a ball game. But other than that, I think we're all ready to be get back out there and have a good time and go on vacation. So I'm sure it's going to be a busy summer for everybody.
Oh, I bet. And I know I'm ready to go.
Me too.
Thank you so much, Dr. Weber, for your time.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.